I believe that when the female serpent, or excuse me, the female Draconian saw the male reptilian at the time, I'm sure they probably stalled, took as long as they could, probably hid behind a bush. She was probably already in shit, you know. She was like, okay, it's time. Time, where are you? He was like, oh, I'll be there in a minute. She'd be like, you've been in that bush for like 2 weeks. What's in there? And I believe when they came out, she was probably shocked. Like, what happened to you? I mean, what would you say if you saw, you feel me? You're, I guess, considerably person of mating of the soul at the time. Like sitting there with no arms and legs. Like, what happened to you? And to be perfectly honest, I believe that in order to ensure that there was a male species, I believe that they probably fucked, and she probably ate of him to make sure there'll be a boy. After that, there was supposed to be more than one, but I guess something happened and ended up being just one. I believe that one reptilian that was born probably ended up becoming or being a hermaphrodite. Yeah. And able to reproduce on their own. One of the only successful
angel
hermaphrodite. Well, see, angels can't do that. Angels only carry.
Not angels.
Angels can only carry. They can't inseminate. Well, certain species of them can, but like arcs. But
I've called them arcs many times.
And it was able to reproduce, which would probably be the actual representation of the Baphomet. You know, that being with the, you know, the titties, but like still referred to as a male entity. And probably could switch between whenever given, or maybe even certain climates, areas, versus time, seasons, eclipses, leap years, fucking, you know, stuff like that. And I think that's the only successful one recorded. That was both genitalia able to use both of them and successfully work with it. Science. Or I hear that most of them are not able to inseminate. They kind of got that Hank Hill problem. Most of them. That's why it takes more than one. And then think about how snakes breed. There'll be like one female snake and like 100 male snakes like just tangled up in a ball. Like, now, I bet you there was some like complications there, because if you think about the way dragons breed and the way snakes breed, they breed totally different. Actually, to be perfectly honest, nobody actually knows how a dragon breeds.